Hi, listeners. The war was really to begin. This is the 10th chapter of the famous Chinese classical novel, Outlaws of the Marsh, Nine-Tattooed Dragon, narrated by Robert Xiao Liang. Well, from his tall horse, Chanda, the bandit chief, inspected Nine-Tattooed Dragon Shijin for a little while, then bowed in polite greeting. But Shijin began shouting, "You bunch of murderers and looters and pillagers! Fellows like you deserve nothing but going to hell. You've heard who I am, haven't you? Yet you've the nerve to come here. You're really asking for death." Chanda, who was still on the tall horse, said, Our mountain retreat is a little short of provisions. All we want is to go to Huayin in search of supplies. If you grant us passage through your land, I promise you we won't touch you anything. And if you let us pass, of course, for sure, we'll show our gratitude when we return. Nonsense! I'm in authority here, and I was just coming to get you. You bunch of bandits. Do you imagine you can come here this moment asking to pass through my village and I won't capture you? I'll just give you leave to go. If the district magistrate heard that, I'm the one to blame, you know? Oh, don't you realize all our brothers within the four seas? I just asked for passage and no more. You're wasting your breath, said Shijin. Even if I consented, there's one who wouldn't. Ask him. You can pass if you get his permission. While Shijin was speaking, he waved his three-pointed double-edged blade in his hand. Foot. This made Chanda shouting in a great rage. You push me too far. I've had enough of your bragging. Shijin, equally furious, began to whirl his weapon about. Foot. Gripping firmly in the saddle with his legs, and charged at Chanda. The latter spurred his horse, took up his spear and galloped towards his opponent. The two horses clashed, and the two riders began to fight. Tang tong, ting tong tang. Surely enough, since the Nine-Tattooed Dragon had learned the martial arts from Wang Jin, the former instructor of the 800,000 imperial guards at the capital, he had become another man. The gleam in his eye matched that of the weapon in his hands. And the other side hoisted the spear to give battle. Tong tang, tong tong tang tong, tang tong, Tang Tong. The two fought for a while. Finally, Shi Jin saw some damages goods. He allowed Chanda to aim a blow directly at the center of his stomach, and with a sudden bend of the waist, caused Chanda to fall against him. Thus, Shi Jin, whose arms were long and agile as a monkey's, whose waist was supple as a wolf's, was easily capable to grasp Chanda and pull him neatly from the saddle. He seized him by the belt and with a twist sent him directly on the ground. The victim's horse bolted, swift as the wind. Shi Jin then called his men to tie Chanda up, and when everybody turned on the brigand troops, they ran away. Come on, let's go! Run! 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 Now that Chanda began to realize the 9-tattooed dragon really worthy of the name. Listeners, chapter 11 is waiting for you if you had that interest.